Cheers. Good evening, folks. Let me get myself down here. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to go big. Yeah, this is Colin from 10K Outdoors. To my right, your left, my left, your left, whatever. That is Jason from Pest Hunter Outdoors, and his lovely wife is behind the scenes. So hi, Molly. And my wife is behind the scenes over here. She's recouping from surgery today. Jenny. So if you want to say hi, Jenny, you can. Okay. Now, we're going to be talking about budget gear that you could pick up for your both either bug out bag, backpacking, just emergency supplies that are on the cheap that will get you through your small window of opportunity from a 72-hour bag or other supplies that are not too expensive but really quality type items. I'm sure that Jason has found it not easy to find quality gear in his area.
No.
He doesn't have a big box store like I do. Now, I'm not sure how far you are from like a Walmart, Jason, so I can't tell you. So
it's not far.
Not far.
But
that's our only one, though.
But the thing is, you can order stuff and have it delivered to your house from Walmart, which is really nice, like Amazon. I recently was informed that Walmart carries Mora knives now, and they're cheaper than the ones that I picked up at in person, like the Light My Fire, which I was showing off right here. I picked this up at a Tyson's for like $35 a piece. I got two of these, one for me, one for Ian, and because they don't do the Light My Fire versions anymore, so I got this one right here because it was what I could find. Mora does one of these. It's called the Companion Spark. Basically the same, everything here, but it comes in 5 colors: black, red, green, yellow, and black, red, green, yellow. And what's the last one? I can't remember what the last one is. I'd have to try to drive myself nuts trying to remember it. Dang it, I just closed out my wrong window. I hate when I have to do that. Okay, I'm not sure how many people closed out windows when you weren't trying to. I just did that without trying, which really sucks. Where are they? I know what I did. I closed my Amazon one. I had a list all set up, folks. There it is. Where is it at? Where's it at? No, that's not it. There it is. Yeah, it's the Mora Companion Spark. And it comes out with black, blue, green, red, and yellow. Basically, it's very similar to this, but it's more of a straight sheath than the one they show, which I'll show right here for those people who are interested. If you're also interested, I'll give you the link. But it is kind of really cool that it comes in multiple colors for those people who like things a little bit more brighter, where you won't lose them in the dark, or you want to go a little bit more subdued, like the black. And then that way you just go a little incognito. Now, like I said, I've used mine for quite a while. Yeah, I mean, it's probably about 6-7 years now. But there's also other gear that we acquired, recently found, and this one here is only going for $32.92 on Amazon. They do have this on Walmart.com for about $35. But it is there. A lot of Mora products are on both sites now. One of the ones that I was looking at prior to this is, give me a second here. Actually, I got to go back up forward again to do something here. The Mora store actually has a lot of outdoor knives. They got the Cobosol, they got the Gralberg, and in stainless steel and carbons. But the one I was thinking about is the Eldris fixed blade, which is a very, very tiny neck knife version. Made in Sweden. I'm not sure if they have a carbon version or not. Let me double check. No, these are all stainless, but the blade is very, very small at 2.2 inches. No, if Jason's still listening or not, because he's not saying anything.
Yeah, phone call.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't tell. What do you think of this little blade?
It's small, but it'll still do the job.
It's a neck knife version. Hey, Rob. Now it's one thing I've held one of these in my hand before when I went to the Iowa Deer Classic. One of the vendors may have had a couple of these, but not for the price that I'm seeing here. They're a lot cheaper. Now you can either go at Walmart or Amazon, your choice. I'm sure there's probably other places. You probably even get a discount code if you're lucky, if you have Prime and everything. So get it for free shipping, that kind of thing. But that right there, I mean, if you need a neck knife and you don't have one, it's an option. Now, I wouldn't want something that heavy on my chest, but it'd be a good emergency small blade that in case of emergency, you need to cut for like rope cutting. I think that'd be pretty much what it'd be good for. Unless someone can think of something else, like opening up a Mountain House meal. You don't want to try to just tear. It won't tear. It goes, you're good to go. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not saying these are the end all of beat or anything like that. I have both stainless steel versions. I also have carbon versions of both types. Ian's got even more so than me. He's got 6. I've got like 4. We have, like we said, we have one of. We both have. You can close that out there. Sorry. We both have one of these, like my fire versions. But the newer versions that are just straight Morobs are not bad. The sheaths are a little different, but I can't make any statements on this because I only know my fire versions. I don't know how well the ferro rods are or anything like that. We did discuss something yesterday on Jason's channel that Cliff discovered of a spork knife ferro rod combo that Des found a cheaper version on Amazon, but I found it on Walmart.com as well. There's one thing that I'm really going to push. This is something I'm a very big fan of. It's not knives, it's not flashlights or anything like that. It's just something basic, simple that I love to use. Let's see if I can find it here. See if they have it in my list here. Come on, where is it? Where is it? I'll just have to look it up. Okay, give me a second here. I'm trying to. That was too expensive. I'm trying to find this one item here real quick. Please forgive me. I had it found earlier. Yeah, here it is. It's a different version, but what I've got, but it's the same thing. And this is the Sierra Dawn Camping and Backpacking Essential All Natural Soap. This stuff here is non-toxic, biodegradable. You could use it in hot water, cold water, and salt water. You could use it for your hair. You could use it for your dishes. You could use it for your clothes. It does not. I mean, it's biodegradable. I mean, I carry a large version of an older bottle version. I got a big one. It's an 8-ounce bottle, which I picked up from Bass Pro for over $10. But this one here, 2-ounce bottle for $5.50. I think. Let me double check. Make sure I read. Yeah, $5.50, and you can't really beat it because one bottle will last you several years if you do it right. Because it only takes a couple drops for it to work, and it's been proven over and over on most backpacking trips that I've been on. And it works all sorts of situations. Now, I don't know if you can get it over in England or not, Rob, but you don't know. I don't know. It's possible. But I will swear by this stuff up and down. You want to know what's in it? It's really not much, to be honest. It's just an all-purpose cleaner, especially for campers, backpackers, travelers. Superior use in recreational vehicles and boats. Use sparingly. A few drops in water give quick results. Sort of like Dawn, but better. Better for the environment, non-toxic. So there you go. You should check it out on Amazon. $5.50. That's just Amazon where it's at. I wasn't sure if they ship it to if they're because all the restrictions that England has. I wasn't sure if that was to be allowed, so that's why I said. Now I didn't have it on my list though because I couldn't find it on Olight. Most people know that I am notorious for losing my Olight. I'm sure Jason has probably heard me complain about me misplacing my Olight forever. Multiple times, to the point I misplaced that other one. Oh, come on. Give me a second here. I have more than one now. This is my third one. These are my second and third one. First one I got from Cliff, and I actually bought my third one from Amazon. It was on sale. About the same price I paid for the other ones straight from the Olight store. And this, just using a AAA battery, very simple. I normally wear my baseball cap, but since it's wintertime, I've got my stocking cap on. This thing goes everywhere where I go. If not this one, I've got this one. So, yeah, I can swear about the Olights. Go ahead.
I got something for Rob. Rob, son of a gun. You know how hard those are to get here?
What?
The Makarov knives. I mean, you can get them here, but they're kind of rare.
What knives?
The Makarov.
I'm not familiar with those.
A real that knife.
The Morkanivs?
Oh,
what do you?
Is that Makarov? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I thought it was Makarov. I don't have my glasses on.
I was wondering. I call it Morkaniv because it just sounds funny. It's more knives on Amazon and also on Walmart.com. But Camp Suds is I'm still going to promote those because it is a really good product. I really, really like it for the price point.
Dawn soap.
Dawn is not biodegradable, and it is not good for the environment. As much as you see on the commercials, it's not good for the environment. As you can see here, I mean on this one here, I'll show you. As you can see on this one here, it's easier to read on that one because my bottle's a little old. But biodegradable. I'm sorry to say, Dawn isn't. And I have used this for washing clothes and other stuff all the time. Washing my clothes, washing my dishes, washing my hair, washing my face and hands. Especially, also you can get it in different scents. You can get it in peppermint if you want to. Let's see, you can get it in different flavors and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. I'm not sure if you really want to go with, you can get it peppermint and lavender and unscented. I prefer the unscented version, but there's that. Really? Try the 5. Let me try a link for you on that one. That's Walmart. Let's try that. Try this one. Try that link.
Which link?
I'm asking Rob to try the link I just posted. See if he can order that.
Oh, excuse me.
Is it Makarov is what you're thinking of, Jason?
Yeah, Makarov.
Let me do a check on the Makarov. I don't know what that is, but I've heard of it.
It's also a pistol from Russia.
Makarov. It's a Mora. Isn't it? Yeah, that's a Mora. I'm not seeing it anywhere else. Moras are cheap. I mean, literally, I'm looking at 5 of them under $20.
Yeah, because I believe they made a knife too. Besides the pew pew.
I don't know about that one. I'd need more information before I can make any comments on that one. That's still cheaper than 76 pounds. And that one little 2-ounce bottle will last you a long time.
Well, next time he's in the States, he can swing by a Bass Pro Shop.
Exactly. Oh, no, he won't be able to do it because of the ounces thing on the plane.
Oh. Not if he puts it in his luggage.
Or he can mail it. Because it is non-toxic. It's not, all that stuff. So he could buy it here, put it in a box, ship it to himself.
Just don't put it in your shoe.
No. But it is liquid soap, and they don't make you throw away liquid soap if you're carrying it in your bag. So
no, not on the carry-on, but in a regular suitcase.
I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. But I'm sure he knows more than I do. To ship liquids in baggage on a plane, you need to pack them in your checked luggage. Liquids exceeding 3.4 ounces per container are not allowed. So the 2-ounce container should be allowed. So you couldn't get the 8-ounce like this one, but you can get the 5-ounce, 2-ounce one in there easily. So there you go. You can carry it. You put it in your luggage. The small 2-ounce bottle of the soap, you can put it in his luggage because it's a 2-ounce bottle, not a 3 or more. Mora's okay. Markrov. They are incredibly fine and deadly sharp. If you have a link to that, let me know. I would love to take a look at it. Oh, okay. Merlot, is that the word you said? Merlot?
Yeah, it's a wine
I know what Jason, where do I work?
distribution center.
What kind of distribution center?
Alcohol,
Specifically what?
the alcohol.
Wine.
Not wine.
Merlot is yeah. Malart? I've never heard of that one. Malort. I've never heard of that one. Oh, it's whiskey. Wormwood. Okay. No, it's a liqueur. Okay. I'm not familiar with that one. Now, if you can get that kind of thing, that's like a 2-liter bottle. You can get a bottle like this
Oh yeah.
easily. And this one, like I said, this one here has lasted me 5 years, and you can barely tell, but because it's green on green, but right there you can see a little bit of liquid line. That's how much I got left, and this will last me another 2 years, at least. Depending if I have Ian with me. If I don't have Ian, it'll last a little longer. But I will, promote that one all day long because, like I said, that has helped me out in more often than not in situations where I don't have a lot of water or a way to go get to a shower.
Wonder where everybody is tonight.
Don't know. I will let you know. I might be cutting out here a little early, about 9, because there's another live stream I would like to follow, but it's not my normal live stream that I go to, but it's for I follow a Dungeons and Dragons group called Critical Role, and they're doing a special live to raise money for people who lost their houses in California. Even though that's really weird, there was a fire in California. Now there's a fire in Western North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly enough.
Texas, there's several in Arizona, New Mexico.
Yeah, but they just went through the flooding and everything. Now they're going through a fire. What's left? Pestilence?
Here's Mr. Fox at Outdoors.
There's Cliffy. If it's high time, what's low time? Or is that at no time?
No time left.
Well, he's got the link. It's at the top of the chat. He's more than welcome to join us up here. Now, I was trying to figure out places we can get a good basic gear put together on a budget. That's not just budget, but quality budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody has their specialties. Pest control, trapping and stuff, that's yours. You got that. Air rifles. Cliff, gardening. He's got that whole thing pretty pat too. Myself, I've got my scrounging abilities as well as archery and backpacking things.
Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
Okay. Tyler looks like
he's
trying to take over at 9 for me.
We can do that.
That's okay with me. I'm going to be going over to the Critical Role site because they're doing a one-shot over there, and next week they're doing a 8-hour season finale for their campaign. So I don't know if I can handle that one, but I would definitely be watching it. It's going to take me a couple of days to watch, though, for something that long. Stabby pointing things, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, just make sure you're on the giving side, not the receiving.
And remember the immortal words of Antonio Banderas in the Mask of Zorro: the pointing end goes in the other man. I like that phrase. I'm sorry, I do.
Yeah, this side towards the enemy.
Face towards enemy and pull.
I know. Some of you will get it, some of you won't.
I got it. But
Okay, I know.
now, finding budget gear, budget some people think is often cheap. I'm not going to say cheap and budget's not budget gear is not necessarily synonymous to my book. Quality, inexpensive gear can be found.
Be frugal.
Frugal is good. If you're on a budget, I mean, you don't have to buy everything in the kitchen sink all at once. You don't have to buy the biggest, baddest thing to get you by. I mean, if you have a little kid's day pack from a grade school with a unicorn on the back, if that's what you got, you use it.
Hey, there's hunting and stuff with J&J. How you doing?
Hey, Jay, how you doing? And he doesn't even mention my name. Oh, he does, right at the beginning. Sorry, I missed it. I got to read up. Single-use doorbell, Jason.
Yes.
No, it's a single-use peephole. Put your eye up to the hole and then say goodbye. But I'm sure that Jason probably could point you in the direction of budget-friendly, but still really highly functionable air rifles and the like.
So can
Even though they're not like super high-powered like some of the ones that he likes, but they will still take down small game and things like that. I'm sure he could point you in the right direction. And Cliff could probably point you in the direction of. Let me put the link back down in the chat just in case Cliff can't find it.
Oh no, see, you got beginners, and then you also have budget.
Well, okay. What's in the word budget to you is what?
In the air gun industry, $500 and lower. That's budget.
That's to me. That's mid to high range for me.
No, it's not. The
To
high
me,
range.
I said to me.
Yeah. I mean, they
But,
got stuff out there that's like,
I'm one of those guys who I could take $100 bow and go hunting with it with no issues. That's a $100 bow right there in the middle. And I can go hunting with it all day long and not have any issues. But I can't do that with a $100 air rifle. For some reason.
You can.
No, I said I couldn't. Because it's not my skill set. But I also have a lot of experience with these things. Not everybody does. I did come across another cheap 150-pound crossbow, if anybody's interested, for $99 for a full-size crossbow. I can understand that, Rob. Like I said, I mean, I can find a good secondhand bow at a thrift stop, which I can hunt with no issues because I know how to make bowstrings, that kind of thing. But that's my skill set. That's what I do. Now, Jason, he found a bow at a secondhand shop. He absolutely did.
That was just lucky.
But you did, though.
Mm-hmm.
And he got it on a budget comparably to what it actually cost. For real, in the first place.
Nobody else can draw it either. That was the funny part.
I bet I could. That's because I trained myself to do so.
Mm-hmm.
One of the just getting the basics down is more important than getting name brand stuff. And people may complain about life straws. Like I'm one of the main ones, but they've been adapting the life straws recently that I've noticed to allow them to be used in a gravity feed situation. I'm not sure if you noticed that, Jason.
What was that? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, life straws have been a
Oh,
design change recently on life straws, where they can be used in conjunction with a gravity feed system.
ah,
So you can add a hose to the top and you attach it to your bottle, so you're not sucking straight out of the stream anymore with your face to the water. Hey, Weldon Gary, how you doing?
hey, Weldon Berry or Weldon Carey.
The link is in the chat. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. I've always swapped and turned this light off and turning on this one because Cliff has a tendency to complain about this empty space over here. I will be discussing some cheap sanitation stuff because people don't talk about sanitation much and that kind of thing. That should be better. Hey, CR, missed you the other day.
What's up, CR? Oh, at least the Benjamin Marauder came down in price.
Say, oh, the air rifles.
Yeah, it was like $700. Now it's $552.
I remember you mentioning that name before. Now, Ian has a Beeman, dual caliber.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it did come with a scope and all that stuff, but he prefers using the 22 version over the 177 version because of the hitting power. He just likes thumping something. Unfortunately, he doesn't like the rate of fire, and that's on him. But
Yeah. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. It's a brake barrel.
right. So he wants to get a 22. That's perfectly fine. But he's got to get certain things taken care of before he can do that. Because he's old enough to own one of his own. Not mine. Oh, it does look a little off normally, but you can. I guess that's why it's that way now. A lot of things that we discussed yesterday and somewhat today, I guess. I'm not sure if you caught it though, Cliff, about the Olites and stuff. I'm notoriously bad at misplacing them. I can't tell you how many times I misplaced those things. There's a third one out there somewhere. I have no idea where it's at. And I've looked everywhere for it. And, but I now have two, so that's good. At least I followed one of the rules of survival is one is none, two is one. So there's that. Jason, what is the most important thing in your, not necessarily bag up bag or survival bag? What is the one you consider the most important?
Toiletries.
Sanitation.
Yep.
Okay. Now, to me, that's what my camp sets is going with. But Cliff actually mentioned the compressed disposable towels. Those are a really good deal. You can buy them in bags of 150 or whatever for a really low price at both Amazon and Walmart and other places. And they're very small. They're about like that big around, generally about that thick, like fat chocolate coins, pretty much. Just don't eat them, folks. But for sanitation purposes, they work. Other than knowing how to do a cat hole, that kind of thing, you may not necessarily have to do that right away. Because a lot of people know how to, use outhouses and the like. Or even, water won't shut off immediately in an emergency situation. But like I was mentioning on Tuesday, not all get-home bags are required a world-ending event to use.
Yeah.
And that's one thing people don't realize. Emergency situations are just that, emergency situations. your bag can get, if you happen to have a situation where you and your family have to go to another store for some reason to work because you have to work somewhere else.
Yeah.
I know it's not likely, but it can happen because you get shifted over to help a store get set up or something. I've known a lot of people who's that's happened, and you just grab your gear and go. Very unexpected situations. Mine with the get home bag kind of thing is car breaks down, you miss a ride, something. You're in between paydays because you just don't have the money. Run out of gas. It happens. Having emergency cash on hand was also mentioned on Tuesday. The thing I would suggest on that one is not just have it in cash, have it in like on a preloaded gift card, credit card deal, like a debit card, because some places will still probably take some cash, but not all, because they require a credit card or whatever it is. Exactly. A go bag is not just for world-ending emergencies, but it is for an emergency, and you've got to make it fit to the people you have in your family. Now, Jenny, on the other hand, right now, is the least prepared of all of us. It's not because of me lack of trying, just that she's physically unable to do certain things. I'm sure that Molly has the same situation.
Yeah.
And if something happened and you had to leave your home, go somewhere for some unknown reason, you'd have a thing set up for her and you to go.
Oh yeah.
And this is without your girls, because your girls are adults. They can either go with you or not. It's on them. Even same thing with Ian. He can go with us or not. But I think he'd rather go with us because he's still young. But those people in the chat, please tell me what would be the most important thing in your bags that you must have every freaking time in your personal view. I mean, like I said, Jason, he would have an air rifle of some kind somewhere in his gear. Oh, yeah. Myself, I would have a bow. People say, "Oh, bow's unpractical." It can be. It really can be, but doesn't mean it has to be. Because I like being able to provide food for my family if I need to, using the best method I know how, as well as not being heard is a big thing, which is a bonus to some air rifles, but not all. If I remember correctly, one of them is really extremely loud.
A couple of them are pretty loud.
The ones I've heard from Zach Fowler, they're pretty explosive. But I have not heard yours, so I don't know.
That's because I have moderators on mine, on most of them.
It's like a suppressor, right?
Yes.
It's an air rifle suppressor thing. For those people, not you guys. Sierra, what would you put in yours? I'm still waiting for Cliff to come up because, it's after 7:30. He's usually up here by now.
Yeah.
I don't know what his issue is, unless he's eating, which is entirely probable. I was considering about picking up some food this week. I'm not sure what kind yet, but we talked about a lot of different survival foods or things you could use really quick and cheap in our bags, both get home and bug out bags. And if you're on a budget, you got to go cheap. Whether it be the bumblebee tuna sandwich to go thing, then that's what you get. Here he comes.
Lack of patience is my issue.
Lack of
That's
what?
my issue is. I'm busy doing stuff. That's what
I
my
kind
issue
of figured.
trying to do laundry, forgot I had to do laundry, and went to go transfer laundry and realized I never started the dryer.
Ooh. You got to rewash it?
No, I just got to re-dry it or just dry it. They've been
Okay.
sitting in the washing machine for like an hour and a half, just damp.
At
Without
least it
me
wasn't
drying.
overnight.
Huh?
At least it wasn't overnight.
Oh, I've done that before.
Oh, yeah.
On a
That's
work
when
day.
you have to wash it again.
Oh no, I've done that on a work day, and it was like, well, crud. I'll just throw what I need in the dryer to dry it. Hopefully, it's dry by the time I get out of the shower and put everything else back in there
Right.
when I get back from work, or start it before I leave. I mean,
I'll shut down at. I'm going to be stopping around 9 o'clock because there's another live I'm going to be going on to. It's for a charity event thing for the California fires, but it's going to be a short live. But
Why
Ajax said he's going to be taking over the time slot when I leave, so
Yeah.
hang out with him and you can do that.
evening CR?
Yeah, he just needs to get a better microphone too, or speak up.
Yeah. Well, he's got to get a better camera.
Well, no, he's using his phone.
Yeah, I know. Actually, get a real camera or a laptop or something. Now, I was talking about this earlier, Cliff. I'm not sure if you ever used any camp sets before.
I have some somewhere, but they're the little, like Listerine-looking sheets where you pull one out and you have that's your hand soap.
I think they make those too.
Yeah, I have a pack. I had a pack of that somewhere. I don't know if I still do. It may or may not have disintegrated at this point.
Well, one of the things I liked about the camp sets is because it's biodegradable, and you can use it in hot water, cold water, salt water, and it'll still do the job it's supposed to do. And the fact is, for $5.50, you can get a 2-ounce bottle. And that 2-ounce bottle could last you years if you take it, because you only need a few drops every time you use it. Well, you're going to use it for your clothes, your hair, face, hands, whatever. You can use it for all.
Oh, but see, for the low price of $259 a night, you can get one free bar of soap and some stuff for your shampoo and conditioner.
Well, the thing is, a couple drops of this and some water, I can wash my hair right now. I don't have to because I washed my hair earlier.
And also, if you're smart, you go down to the front office or front desk and be like, yeah, can I get a toothbrush and some stuff? And they'll usually give you a comb, a free toothbrush, and the like jankiest tube of toothpaste.
And the jankiest toothbrush and comb, too.
Oh, yeah, janky comb or toothbrush is the way to go. I'm talking like prison toothbrush.
Oh, one side's the toothbrush, the other side's the shank.
Well, it could be. It was because I got the one bar of soap from Jason and Molly when they were over there. They gave me the like one bar of soap that they had. I stuck it in here. I've got all kinds of random shit in here now. I did find my freaking glow sticks, which was funny.
All right.
Where did that go? This side or this side?
Now, I have this bag right here, which I picked up as one of my thrift store finds, Cliff.
Nice.
This was a real bag. It actually had real gear in it when I found it. But it is Molly compatible. Yes, Molly, you can carry it. But since then, I've added.
This is what I mean by janky hotel toothbrush. Like literally, when I said prison toothbrush, that's literally what I meant.
Well, when I say my toothbrushes that I like, this is going to be. I don't get to use this one very often.
I picked up one of these one summer. I don't even know where. It's like a cheap Reach toothbrush.
They sell those in the vending machines now at the hotels.
What, these things?
Yep.
Like
but I'm a believer in. I use a simple Colgate travel toothbrush.
Yeah, I have. I picked up one of these. I think I actually picked it up at Walmart. They were like $1.50 or $1 a piece. But I have like a mini dop kit on me, like right here.
Also, you should also check out if you're at any hotels in the future. The little packets that have sugar and the little stir stick and all that stuff. Little packets.
Oh yeah, the stuff for the coffee machine.
Yeah, snag everything in your
I did.
hotel. Grab your
I actually
coffee.
still have them.
Grab your coffee because, hey, room coffee still makes you coffee. So, and it's part of your package. It's supposed to be disposable. You can use it.
And that's the thing. A lot of people, what's not illegal but feels illegal kind of scenarios where it's like, well, I took all the hotel coffee and like from my room and along the coffee cups and all of that stuff. The only thing you're really not supposed to take is like the toilet paper and the towels.
You can
But
take the
everything
soaps, you
else,
can take the shampoo, you can take all that.
yeah, all the
'Cause it's
condiments and all
disposable.
that stuff. You're paying for it technically, so you might as well take it.
Yeah, if it's disposable, use it. Other things that I carry, well, for me anyway, is
Wait, how the heck?
give me a second here,
How? How did you even do that?
Cliff.
It doesn't make no sense.
Now here's the cool
Yeah,
thing
favor.
about this. Now, well, here's the cool thing. Look, it clap. You can take it down,
Oh, that's kind of neat.
and it has its own separate little case you can put it in. So,
Well,
you
that's
carry-
that's just like that's like the standard disposable razor. You keep the handle, but the razor blades are.
Yeah.
You get like a 5-pack of razor blades.
and your tiny little. Yeah, I know you can do the little dots on wax paper deal, but I'd rather just keep it in the tube. It's a lot easier for me. The only thing I don't have shortened is a hairbrush.
Yeah, my
And
mini
I'll
dop kit. I got shampoo, conditioner. Like I said, I got my dop kit right here. Kind of. I got some Irish Spring body wash, which I can use for my hair too. But I'm gonna have. See, these are what I like. I got that janky hotel toothbrush, and they
Right.
gave me 2 packs of these.
Those are actually really nice. That's the tooth powder, right?
No, it's actually toothpaste.
Okay, I've had the
But
tooth
like,
powder too.
look at how thin that thing is.
Yep.
That's virtually non-existent, and there's probably just enough on there for like 2 uses.
For those people who didn't really notice yet,
Colin shaved.
I had to. But the kit that I've got, one of the things I like about it is that it's got all these pouches in here that you can put all your stuff in, keep it from sliding around and making noise and that kind of thing.
I also got a flashlight in my dop kit because you never know when you got to see things.
Well, as I was saying, you probably heard me say about how often did I misplace my
Can't see
light.
it, Cliff. Make Cliff bigger so we can show it all over again.
Okay, Cliff, you get to go big.
No.
He's getting the big screen, folks.
See, and then I got my little tiny little tube of toothpaste too.
I use the same brand.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I don't know what Walmart was doing, but they were doing this.
The little travel mug things are really, really nice.
Yeah, like
It
a
was
dollar
almost like
each.
a back to school kind of. I don't know what they had, like this one case right when you walked in, and they had all of this stuff on it, like these little soaps. They were like $1 a piece or $2 a piece.
$1.50.
Yeah, dude, I picked up all of this. I think that's where I got that toothbrush. So, like the knockoff Reach toothbrush, I picked up that one, and then like I said, this thing popped open again, stinker. Oh, the glue came off. I guess I'll have to put some tape on there, keep it tape. But yeah, I picked up all of this for like I think it was like $6, $8.
Well, mine I got from Dollar Tree because they do the folding travel shoot toothbrushes at Dollar Tree for $1, which is not a bad deal.
I've also got Firestarter in this one too. So I've got a fire dop kit.
Right.
You don't have to watch me push it all back in there.
I've
I've
still
also
figuring
got a
out
2-gallon water bag in here because you never know when you need water. And I guess if you're kind of going to clean up, it's funny. Everybody makes these dop kits, but they never put anything to store water in.
Sorry about that. That's me just moving my bags on my keyboard.
So like if you're gonna like shampoo and shave or do all of this stuff and you gotta wash it all the way, how are you gonna do that? Stop touching buttons.
I'm trying to put my stuff back in my bag. I rearranged things a little bit.
So I have this thing in here.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's basically like a dry bag you can use for carrying water
No, it's actually a water bag.
with a lid and everything.
Yeah, it's got a handle on there.
What's
Well,
the?
it's kind of one of the awkward ones where you have to undo the little top thingy here. You got to pull the like slider pin out.
I've got one already in my. Well, actually, it's right here. I didn't put it back in my bag.
I've never actually taken this thing out of the bag because it's not like I don't know how to use this thing.
Well, here's my. No, sorry, I'm bringing you down temporarily.
Finally. You sure about that? Oh, there we go.
No, this is the kit. My Sawyer Mini came in, so it comes with one of these.
Yeah, I don't like those bags. They're extremely hard to fill up unless you're using a sink.
Well, I'm not planning on doing it that way, but I just have it there because it'll help me carry water for certain reasons. But I do have a water filter that I carry with me because you never know when you're going to need it.
Exactly. That's why I carry a water bag, because you never know when you're going to need a water bag and a water filter.
But I'm working on it. On my one thing I do carry is it even though it says Equate on here, this is my shampoo that I normally carry on me, which is a 2-in-1 shampoo. So that way it doesn't disappear on you or anything like that. I'm trying to put sanitation. A lot of people don't talk about sanitation when your gear.
They don't. Yeah, I agree, Rob. Spending that much money on work boots, it does kind of suck. But depending on the job, the field you work in, you kind of have to.
Well, I mean, not just keeping yourself clean, obviously, but I guess I touched on it a little bit on Tuesday. Is proper foot care. If you have to bug out or go home or whatever, and your vehicle requires you to walk any number of miles, if your feet aren't used to it, you will get blisters.
I stand and walk all day long. I probably can walk 40 miles. Not here.
Standing in place is one thing. Walking with gear is different.
Yeah, it would slow me down and get me tired, but I don't think my feet would hurt. But that also depends on how worn out my shoes are. That's
another thing. Having proper footwear is a big key thing. I'm lucky my wife works in a shoe store. But some of the things I suggested on Tuesday is, which I have in this box right here.
Ouch. I would not spend $300 on mountain boots.
No, my boots weren't that much. Jenny's got a discount.
Mine were like 200.
Mine weren't even close. I got a discount. Like the Foot Glide stuff.
Every 10 months I had boots.
Help prevent getting blisters on your feet. Blistex for your lips, because you're getting chapped lips, especially like in areas that are drier, like Cliff's and Jason's. That's a good brand too.
I'm not wet. I'm not dry here.
This
compared
one will.
To me, you are.
Where I was.
Oh yeah, definitely in Arizona.
Yeah. By the way, this stuff is FPS 30.
Right.
Which is pretty nice, and this thing will probably outlast 2 tubes of chapstick easy, if not 3.
And another thing, if you're walking any distance, this will come in handy. For those people who don't realize, if you've walked 15, 20 miles and you're not used to it, if you don't have this on your legs when you go to sleep, you will know it in the morning.
I've also got bug wipes.
That's
like hand towels.
I don't have any. We talked about the compressed towel thing that you mentioned.
No. I'm talking bug wipes. They're literally like a little hand, like a moist towelette, and you just rub it on you, and it keeps the bugs away.
Oh, bug wipes.
Yeah, sometimes they have the sunblock in it with it too as well.
Okay, I've got one right here. It's this one here. 12-hour protection.
Yeah, mine's not a lotion though.
Yeah, I don't know if this one has an SPF on it or anything.
By the way, that second link, anybody can put that in their backpack.
Now, like I said, Vaseline is also your friend, folks. You make all the jokes you want, but in addition to fire starting, it's got multiple medical reasons for you to carry.
Vaseline will keep you shiny and clean.
Well, putting it on your thighs when you walk before you walk will save your butt, legs, everything. Because chafing is no joke.
You know the easiest way is just a piece of duct tape on the inside of each thigh, and you're good to go.
Well, I wouldn't use duct tape for the adhesive reasons. I would probably use moleskin because it's a little easier to deal with.
Probably be better if you get like a 4-inch roll of medical tape. Would probably be better too.
No, not as much as you think. Because medical tape, when it gets wet, the adhesive goes. As much as I would like.
If you're constantly walking around with swamp, but
well, if you're walking if you're walking in wintertime, you know that if you sweat, you die.
If you're walking around in the wintertime, you ain't sweating walking.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how much of sweat you can build up walking in the middle of winter. But like if you sweat, you die. If you watch Les Stroud, he's said that many times.
Oh, everybody that's out there in the bush says the same thing.
But making sure you don't. There's certain parts of your body you got to make sure tying your boots correctly is a big one. And before people get funny, say, "I know how to tie my boots." You have to tie your boots the right way to lock your heel into the heel. Because if your heel's flapping around when you're walking, you don't have your boots tied right.
You're gonna have a sad day because you ain't gonna be walking after about 2 hours.
Yep, you're gonna have about silver dollar sized or bigger blisters on your feet and heels, and if those get infected, you're not going anywhere.
Nope.
So, foot care and proper footwear and making sure you're wearing them the right way means more to you than you think. And people say, it's just boots. I can wear anything I want.
It's definitely true. Oreos really are fireproof.
Toasted Oreos, really?
That's literally all it did, and I just
you got the vanilla Oreos.
Yellow ones. I like the yellow ones.
That's what he's got.
Yeah, I've got the vanilla ones, or the golden Oreos.
The same thing. Now I'm gonna be working on trying to get in some pack food shortly. I got to redo Jenny's bag to carry more food than gear. And Ian, I'm not sure what Ian's going to do because he's Ian.
That tasted like a burnt marshmallow.
Ew.
Well, there is vanilla in the modern marshmallows.
Like whatever they put in marshmallows, I think is what's in an Oreo cookie. And yeah, that like vanilla flavoring or whatever the heck it is, that literally, as I ate it, it tasted like a burnt marshmallow.
Rob, I will let you know. You don't necessarily have to have. When I say foot gear, does not always mean boots. If you have a good set of walking shoes, trail runners, or whatever, if they're in good repair and you have them worn properly, you can get by. Will they wear out faster? Probably. Yeah. But if you don't have a lot of mountains, you don't need heavy footwear.
I feel like a lot of the times with like trail runners, it has to be on like flat, smooth trails because the minute you're trying to walk around in the bush or in the mountain range with that and you step on a sharp rock, you're going to put a hole right in your foot. Don't believe me? Ask Blake.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I wear Drews. Jenny got me these. And I need to take my boots off anyway.
No, I got the puncture proof.
Well, if you need them for work, that's one thing. I mean, I've got steel composite toe work boots that I have to wear in the warehouse. But would I wear them on the trail? Oh, heck no, because these, I like it for the ankle support. And which one is this one? It's kind of this.
My boots had to have the green triangle on them.
Well, these right here are really nice. They've got the wide toe box. That's another thing. When you do have to make sure you go on any long distance trips, make sure the boots that you wear for that kind of trip, you have a wider shoe than you normally wear. Because the longer you walk, the wider your feet are going to get. If you have the same size shoe, that you normally wear and you're going on a 50-mile walk or hike or whatever, your feet will not be the same size by the time you get done.
No, they'll swell.
Your feet will splay, they will swell. That's why you get a half a size to a size larger than you normally get. If you go wider, go wider. They do make shoes that are earth shoes that have the really wide toe box. They look really funky. It looks like they were made for hobbits because they're so freaking wide, like my feet. But they are made
like cross-country ski shoes.
Semi-poor man snowshoes.
Don't know. No, I have snowshoes. That's a whole different ballgame. But that depends on your area. Having good wool socks is a good thing too. And I just heard something really, the toe box. Thank you, CR. I actually heard something on a backpacking site of someone who works on the Appalachian Trail. His name's Coach. He's owns a shop on there somewhere in, I think, North Carolina. I think the Finnish discovered a mesh shirt base layer is warmer than a wool base layer.
That's interesting.
It's the air pockets. The more air pockets, that means the warmer you are.
Mesh mesh has holes, but doesn't have any air pockets.
Well, the thing is, it also allows moisture to be whipped away from your body easier. So you're not holding it in; it's just expelling. Now, this shirt right here is my base layer, if I wanted to, but it's not my normal one because I don't usually have the ones that button up to allow you to get the moisture away from your body, allow your sweat to leave your body. Now, on the trail in the wintertime, like right now, it's only 44, so it's not that bad. But if you sweat at night before you go to bed and you don't dry off, you will freeze. It only takes a 2-degree drop in your core temperature to you get the hypothermia. It doesn't matter what temperature it is normally during the day. It could be 102 out during the day, but you drop your core temperature 2 degrees, you're hypothermic, you die. Yes, I know it's 15 degrees. It's about 20 degrees cooler than where I'm at right now. I'm not sure what Cliff's got right now.
Like mid-30s, I think, is where I'm at still.
Older than me.
We're at 44 right now.
I'm nice and still kind of warm.
You're in the 60s still, or you're down in the 50s?
I'm looking right now. 61.
I mean, it was cloudy most of the day, kind of a little breezy, but when the sun was out, it was nice and toasty.
Oh, I had to take Jenny to the get her
Surgery today. 42.
Yeah, you're only a couple of degrees shorter than colder than I am, so it's not much different.
Nah, 42. I can be outside, and feels like 37 though, but it's 42.
It was really, really nice today. I will tell you that. And when it felt nice until I looked at the temperature and it said 37, and I said, "That's feeling so nice." It just hurt to walk. It was really, really bright. What's your favorite piece of medical gear that you carry with you, Cliff?
My pocket
I know
knife.
you have a lot of gear. What is your favorite?
A pocket knife.
Medical?
Not just a pocket knife.
Just a pocket knife? Okay.
Yeah, because you get a splinter, I can dig it out with a knife.
I actually have tweezers for that. I have medical tweezers that I carry.
Yeah, I have wherever my first aid kit is. I think it's actually in my car still. No, I don't know. It's over here somewhere. I don't know. I got all kinds of random stuff on me all the time.
The one thing that Jenny actually reminded me of is that, you know, the numbing powder you can get?
Novocaine?
Not Novocaine, the powder version. Because you can get the powder version. It's more shelf-stable than the Novocaine in the little tubes. Because the tubes, once they run out, you're gone. But I can stack a whole bunch of those. It's just like the powdered aspirin and Tylenol and stuff you get in the packets. Like you showed, like it's about the same kind of size as your toothpaste, but it's made for helping your teeth, numb your teeth if you have a toothache. because a toothache will drive you nuts, literally.
Like the BC powder.
Exactly. I've got some. You've got some. It's just something we carry. I don't know if Cliff has any though.
What, before Christ powder?
It's like powdered aspirin or Tylenol or anything like that.
Nope.
These are the new ones. They are in a sealed packet, not paper.
I've got one. I got some more in the
It's like
bathroom.
those tearaway packets for the instant like drink mixes.
But this is right for headaches and pain and things like that.
That's what I've been using for toothaches. I still gotta wait till the 20th.
Why is that?
And that's when I have my dentist appointment.
Ah,
They scheduled it that late?
2.5 months.
Jesus.
any idea what the work's going to be, or do you get your X-rays yet, or no?
I had to see the dentist first.
Oh, geez. I didn't have to wait that long, but I have really good dental insurance.
Miserable.
But the thing I had trouble with a while back when I had to go is that I basically cracked this front tooth right here. They had to replace it.
Yeah, I got a half of a molar in my back.
I had a half of it. This one right here, it just literally cracked in half.
So does it? I think this is my canine.
So I guess Rob feels like a 29-year-old female.
I don't know.
He said 29F. Dental stuff is tough for me because I don't know much about it. Dental care on the in an emergency situation. So I don't have a lot of stuff in that other than everyday brush your teeth, that kind of thing. That I do know some stuff you can put on your teeth herbally to help with your toothaches and stuff, but I don't know. I can't remember what it is.
I think it's Aspercream or something like that. But I think that might
Aspercream
be
is more of a lotion for sore muscles.
I mean, you can't stick it on your teeth. Might taste weird, but
no, I've got stuff for that. Literally, I've got the I guess you want to call it Excedrin, powdered Excedrin. Let me see if I can find you one. I've got. Oh man, my knees.
I mean, I have
Oragel.
Oragel when it goes so far.
That's the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Ambisol doesn't work as good.
Ambisol.
Ambisol does not work.
Oh yeah, Ambisol does not work as good.
Oh, these could be a godsend too, but they're temporary, so use them sparingly. Be right back, guys.
That lets you get the 50-pound bag.
But you got to carry around that 50-pound bag.
Yeah, potassium nitrate.
Ow. That stung just a tad bit.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, Rob, you can also carry this in your go bag for scrapes and cuts too.
Bapes and screwses.
Yeah, that bottom link I put in, that's a good one to put in your backpack too, because that one will fit when it's broken down. The Diana Chaser.
Yeah, apparently CR has been super cold here where he's at.
I got one I could use. So this one here is the goodies version. Tylenol and aspirin mix.
Interesting.
You just gotta have that.
You can see by the it's sealed plastic, but I guess it's like Motrin or something like that. Whatever Tylenol aspirin mix stuff is called. But carrying, I'm going to be filling this up for Jenny's kit because she doesn't have them. Okay, what's Orogel Extra? Do you look that up, Jason?
Yeah, it's Oragel. It's like a creamy.
Yo.
Yeah, I have it right in front of me.
That's why they call it oral gel.
Yeah.
The 20%?
It's oral gel.
Yes.
Oral gel is what I said.
Hi, Blake.
Sup, Stinker? Blake Stinker?
Deep between the lines.
Yeah, dude, where'd it go? Oh, there we go. What it's stuck.
Now, I'm not sure
I can't focus.
where he's at in Georgia, but I haven't heard much from Blake. How you doing, Blake? Glad you can make it.
Computer screen is too close to focus with binoculars.
I did find the new Mora Spark, Mora Companion Spark on Amazon and Walmart.com. It's just sort of like my Light My Fire, but different because it's not by Light My Fire for less than $35. Do I have it? It's like this one, but different. Comes in 5 different colors.
One of these things is not like the other.
Well, this one here is actually a Light My Fire brand. The one that's on Mora sells now isn't. They don't make these anymore. But the new ones are cheaper, but I don't know if the ferro rod will hold up long. Even though it's like that 2.5 inches, it still works. You know, so everybody else got a hay, but not me.
Hey.
But actually, it was Dan who put me on the Morris being on at Walmart. And I was actually kind of surprised to find him, to be honest.
No, they're locked up in the cases. Because, you know.
But they have some really good options. You know, they're cheaper than the ones that I paid for myself at, you know, events and stuff like that. They even have a number 2 class carbon steel fixed blade, the wooden handle one, for $40. I haven't been able to find something like that in a while.
A little expensive for a Mora.
Oh, that's one of the original, you know, carving ones. Well, that's a different one. That's not the one I was looking at.
Ajax is asking you a question.
Nope, it's not in yet. It got held up due to weather somewhere over Ohio. Don't
That's
ask me
what she asked.
Huh?
So that's what she asked.
Haha.
Wait.
You know, according to, you know, it might arrive tomorrow. But it's supposed to I'm gonna check something, but I have to go outside to do it because I didn't see it earlier. Give me a second. I'm gonna check my mail because it may come in after we got the mail today.
That could very well be, and also could very well not be, to be or not to be. That is a B.
So did you look at that chaser? When it's all folded up, it fits in a backpack.
Did not.
Hi, Derek.
I'm going to have to check the back porch because for some unknown reason, way, they always end up putting stuff at the back door, even though there's a perfectly good mailbox up front.
Well, that's because they don't want your package being stolen. That's why.
So give me a moment. I'll be back. You guys got the con type of situation.
Are you talking about that Beeman underlever?
No, the one below that one. If you got a big backpack, that one will fit.
Walking out.
Hi, Mandy.
Manda.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I want to go outside and run to the back because you won't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it would.
I'll be right back, guys.
It's enough to get a rabbit.
Threaded barrel, I'm assuming. And then you have the weird, funky marksman stock. Get off my screen, you turd.
Oh yeah, it comes with the silencer and everything for 150. Oh, was it $160?
No, $140.99.
Yeah.
Somebody they might have put it in the back door, but
Oh, actually, hold on.
because
I'll go get it. Let me get
No, it
that.
actually does not matter whether you get this 177 or the 22. But it's also currently out of stock.
Yeah, I know.
Looks nice. Looks nice, Mama.
Well, it's not bad.
I mean, in a pinch, it's enough to get your food.
Yeah. That's still a weird one, though, because that's a CO2, isn't it?
It is CO2. Yeah, you can carry like 10 of them in the backpack too.
I'd rather just have an adapter that'll thread in there, and then you can just run off a canister. But not bad for sub 150. Whoops.
You're doing good, Amanda? Having troubles eating dinner.
I'm doing all right. Sinuses are being a turd today, but, you know, that's how it goes when you work outside in the cold weather. Or semi-cold weather.
Your finger sealed. I'm going to need help moving that. What? That goes to surgery next week, right?
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
What's going on, Ian?
Not much. But that's
Sounds exciting.
February 28th.
Okay.
Next month.
And no, I'm not listening to music. For anybody that thinks I'm listening to music, I'm just jamming out of my own head.
Did you see? Did you like that little video I sent you on Instagram?
The macaroni?
Did you laugh? Yeah, did you laugh?
I did.
I sent it to Rob too.
Did anybody else finish watching that Bumblebee tuna video from the other day? From the
I
other
didn't
night?
even watch it.
There was a few people that watched the whole thing. I'm like, I said, watch it only if you wanted to lose brain cells. A few brain cells, not all of them. Because if you watch the whole thing, you lose like a whole binder full of brain cells. The amount of times I've watched that video just because it's stupid funny. God, I got the damn song stuck in my head so much.
Yeah.
Not like I was trying to. It's just mentioned it, and now it's in there.
Yeah, I didn't mention it. You did.
Okay, no, it's because I was asking, but yeah, now I got it stuck in there. Replace it with something else more annoying. Which I don't really know if there is a more annoying song with it. No, there is one.
Uh-huh.
Darn it. Well, actually, that one will cancel. They'll cancel each other, and I won't have either of them stuck in my head. Nope.
The one from Disney ride?
No, caramel dancing.
Oh,
Or Pop-Tart Cat.
That is a definite no on that. I'll check the tracking once more and see if where it's supposed to be at. I don't think it was delivered to my door yet. Okay. It's in Des Moines right now.
Des Moines?
Yeah.
So you'll get it tomorrow.
Yep. Most likely. To be delivered by 9 p.m. the 31st. So, hey, Doug. But I will probably be
It
showing
takes
that off.
27 hours to get from Des Moines to where you're at. They either suck or somebody's on a bicycle.
They always go, say, later on the delivery time. Even though
They don't know
my
what time
normal drop off is probably about 1:30. It's just that's the estimation time. But I will be doing a video on that when I get it.
You want to do a funny video? Wait for him to walk up and start barking like a dog.
No.
Get him to jump.
No. I like my post guy. Sorry, let me correct myself. Post lady. She's nice.
Yeah, beware of Colan.
No. But be aware of Ian. He's almost feral when he doesn't get enough food. As a teenager does.
Feral. Feralian.
Uh-oh.
He'd be a Feralian.
My internet went wonky for half a second.
Yo, you should have seen Jesse's on Tuesday. His internet cut out like 4 or 5 times during the live stream.
Oh, that's bad.
It was driving he was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm just gonna end the live stream. This is pissing him off.
Ian!
Jesus.
Ian!
Mute before you scream at us. Please and thank you.
I gotta wash my face and hands. I'll be right back.
Jason's doing things. He might be right back. Or he might not be back. Depends on whether or not Molly locks him out of the shop. Or locks herself in the shop, one of the three.
Sorry about that, y'all, folks. Ian's got like 4 items or whatever it is.
Only 3.
But you got your Oculus on there.
It's 3.
And it's cutting into my internet. When he's not here, then we'd have no issues. But, yeah, the skitter's going to be here tomorrow. So I'll probably do a small video about that down the line. This is one of Jenny's items that you got to make sure you have in your gear that most people don't have. Some people say, "Oh, you can just use a trash bag." If you want to use a trash bag, use a trash bag. But if you actually have a poncho, use a poncho.
Mine are currently sitting on the floor behind me.
My bag.
Probably have more than one.
Huh?
You have more than one, probably.
I got 2 laying on the floor, which is one of the ones I used to make my makeshift freaking pop-up tent in the back of my truck with magnets and my hiking pole. And then somewhere I have 2 sets, like 2 full sets of Frog Tog rain gear.
I'm not. Oh man.
What up, Dougie? Dougie Doug.
Oh, by the way, Cliff, I now fit into size 46 pants.
Nice.
Yeah. They're just an exact fit. I can't do a lot in them, but I can wear them. But on that note about making a makeshift shelter thing, I brought in my hiking poles I got from Dan, which I used with my that one tarp video. And you guys, if anybody's seen that tarp is huge. And it cost me like less than $4 for for it. And I have a whole bunch more.
I think the biggest tarp I've seen used for either camping and or bushcrafting was the one Luke had attached to the back of his truck.
How big was it?
That thing was like 10 feet wide and like 25 feet long, something like that. It was a huge tarp.
I don't have anything that big.
Massive
I
tarp.
got you guys beat.
Say what?
I got you guys beat.
Oh, I had a huge tarp. Mine was like 20 by 30.
Yeah,
How
remember
much
when Rob?
did they pay?
Yeah, remember when Rob forgot his fly on his tent? I happened to have that big tarp.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember Cornfed having a tent.
Yeah, Rob had his tent and he forgot the fly.
Oh,
I just happened to have that 20 by.
Oh, that's right. You did put you did.
I didn't see that. Sorry.
But
But
big old blue.
I didn't.
Yeah, I remember.
We didn't do a camp gear videos. We were too busy doing other things.
We were all too busy getting something.
Actually, I think it's actually on my on that video.
Okay. This is before since we did that, I've gotten a lot more gear. So Jenny did find one item that I forgot I had picked up a while back. And to me, this is actually a pretty cool item. But it's a simple item. You know what it is, Jason?
Oh, I'm currently.
If it's a simple item, it's got to be a simple item, so it's probably a toothbrush.
Not a toothbrush. Already showed that.
But that's like a simple item.
Well, this was about the same. About the same size as a toothbrush holder. Sort of.
Yep, there it is, right there at the 2-minute 35-second mark.
If you want to show it, you can show it. Because it is our video. So we have permission. All three of us have permission to show that freaking video. Unless you put music to it.
No, there's no music to it.
Okay. Some people put music to their videos and they go, why? You can't hear anything. For those people who missed the gathering we had a couple years ago.
You see it?
I see the table.
Yeah, okay. It was right about. Did I go too far?
Well, there's Rob.
Yeah.
For those people who hadn't seen it, it was an amazing event. It was a lot of fun. And especially it's weird looking at. I mean, I was a lot heavier then than I am now.
I know it's around here somewhere.
I was a major fat boy back then. Quit, I mean, you're looking at me. Jeez.
I think I was the only one there not wearing safety colors.
I wasn't wearing safety. I was wearing gray. Gray and blue is what I was wearing. I was also wearing shorts.
Yeah, I don't even remember taking my thing with me.
There's Colin's tent. Those people that left that early that morning because
Yeah.
somebody was left outside.
There's a man.
Yeah, somebody's significant other. We won't say whose.
There's Rob.
Winner.
And there's Cliff.
Me. That's right. Where's it at?
Yeah, I was filming at the time.
Everybody was filming.
But I'm the only one who posted.
I still actually have the video. I didn't delete them. I deleted all of my other videos from 2024, and I'm like, you know what?
Oh,
Screw
there
it.
it
I
is.
didn't post it.
It was at the beginning. See, there's that tarp over.
Oh, yeah, I do remember
Okay.
that. And look, there's me way in the back
I
corner.
don't see Tyler set up though. There's my tent.
That's because he came, I think,
Car set up. There's that van. There's Dan set up right there.
yeah, there's Tyler's. Tyler was right next to him, right on Dan's.
Corn fed. There you go. We had fun though. There's it is Herbert T. That's technically Herbert T. There's Clip. There he is.
No, that's T Woods. Bushcraft.
I wore a lot of subdued colors.
Table full of gear.
That was I mean, I can't. We had probably had $2,000 worth of gear there. Probably.
No, more like probably about $300, $400.
No. A lot more than that. Because you said that backpack was $25 by itself.
Yeah, and the paracord that I threw in there, that was
yeah.
We had a lot of $20 items.
There's Dan in his yellow shirt.
Yep.
yeah, safety color, safety yellow.
I'm not sure if that's my tripod or somebody else's tripod right there.
I think it was yours. Because I didn't take mine with me. I did, but I never pulled it out of the truck.
I had several tripods. I had like 2 or 3.
And those are probably all your. Jesus Christ.
There's
You want to
Rob.
go big on that? You can make it. I guess we can't make it bigger than that, can we?
No, he can if he does full screen.
There we go.
That
That's
help?
better. Yeah, big time. Yeah, that's
Okay.
going to do that real quick. You guys wait 1 second. I've got one more. There's Tyler in the background.
I should have.
You look a resident alcoholic. Or
There's my
non-alcoholic.
daughter. There's Pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the secondary one right now.
No, that
That's
was
the
me. There's
Molly
JJ.
Winner of the second prize.
Yeah, then you got the elusive Blake, which is only from the chest down.
What was that?
I think Blake was only the chest down. We never got to see his face.
You can
Right.
accept.
Yeah, go back like 40, like, go back to 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, sorry, before Colan kneels down. There you go, right there.
You guys waited 1
Pause
second.
it.
I've got one more roll to do.
Yeah, because there's Cliff.
Yeah, Blake
yeah,
is right next to me.
Yeah, but it's so hard to see him.
That's
Well, that's
Tyler.
because Dan got in the way.
There's Tyler, but then there's Pepper.
It's Pepper, and you got JJ, and then Tyler was next to Blake, and then so was Izzy.
Izzy was like hard to find.
Man, I should
this is
have.
gonna be-
And there's Tyler and Izzy right there.
Right.
And then there's Blake.
Yeah, there's the secondary one right now. The winner of the second prize, B13.
Yeah, I'm going to a big one this upcoming April.
Yeah, like I said, I did find it. I have my.
Except in Molly's stead. She's at the restaurant.
Oh, that's good to
I
know.
knows where she's at.
What
Oh,
brand
that's
is that?
just the jacket.
What brand is that? You said that was the Frog Tog?
Frog Togs.
What
Lightweight,
size?
absolutely waterproof.
No, I honestly though, I thank everybody for pitching in and doing it. It's great, man. It's awesome. I didn't never think
I should have left the
got me a bug out bag now.
the comments, a little bit up there, a little bit longer. The text. There's Cliff there filming.
Yep. I still have that on there. I still have that video in
You
here.
want to do another hand? Congratulations.
He was ecstatic when he won that.
I've been trying to win one of them things, man. Oh no, I did win some lures from JB.
Yeah, but this is
There is a lot bigger than that.
there's a lure in there, by the way. Yeah,
Come on,
hand
folks.
fishing kit and everything. So yeah,
What the?
yeah, your hubby just
Nice campground full of raccoons.
Hey, Rob.
We didn't get any raccoon
You got a
videos.
second one
footage.
secondary.
Yeah.
Oh,
There-
she's
there
gonna
went
pick
Molly.
everything else she wants anyway.
I only filmed about 8.5 minutes though, but I still have it.
Jason, can you grab the
I
secondary?
like that Rob's wife went through and picked out everything she wanted first.
I thought I got that small bag.
No, you got this.
I think
That's got a waterproof case, a flashlight.
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah, I have the giant frying pan.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh yeah, that's our frying pan. We got to admit that's cool.
Oh.
And then there was a side view so we could actually see it up on there. That thing was.
Not bad for a free item, huh?
There's the. So I still have the video.
Rob, take everything you want and then.
You should
let
post
me
that
take
one,
what
Cliff.
you want.
Take what you want.
I also have our fire starter.
it's all back.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Full starter.
I'm
Did we
gonna
get any
put
video
everything
of
that
us
I
using
put
the
in
Fresno
in
lens?
another giveaway. Oh,
Negative.
hey guys,
That's too bad.
Cliff, we're doing another giveaway. So
Yeah, the insurance, you can use this for the insurance company. I had this.
That's still a lot of gear, folks. I don't care what you say. That's a ton of gear.
That's a good sized backpack too.
Yeah, you guys did a great job of picking out the pack. Now, I don't know if it fit all in there, but it was a lot of stuff. There's he's heading out.
That was, I think, Dan leaving.
No, that's Rob leaving.
Y'all seen Dan around here anywhere out there looking for him? Oh, mercy me.
There's the big old tent from the neighbors that was parked next to me.
Oh, I got something.
I still have all the tent stakes. I don't think I kept the poles, but I kept the tent stakes.
Yeah, we found that broken tent in the trash. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You got part 2?
I don't remember.
If they ding me on this content, I will be mad because
Yeah, I'm right here. And yeah, I'm playing it.
it's my video just as much as yours as everybody else because I'm in it.
Yeah, there's the frying pan.
Then he made some really good meatloaf.
Yeah, part 2 cooking aftermath right there, like for 6 minutes.
Go big.
Or go
Or
home.
go home.
This one here has only got half a Blake.
You should get them in. You never get the whole thing. Just get bits and pieces.
Yeah.
At least this time he didn't dump the fish
No, I know.
like the coffee. Still giving him crap.
And that was what was left after the fish cleaning station.
Yeah, that was which one? That was the one we made, right, Jason? After we drilled the hole in it and took forever to
Well,
get on
that's the one
fire.
Dan and I made right there. And
Yeah,
yours
the
is
one that we had to that took forever to get going.
That's
Oh,
still
yeah.
a pretty good setup, though. You guys did an awesome job.
Oh, that thing, Colin, that stupid fire stove burned for like 4.5, 5 hours.
It
That's
burned
what
all
they're
night.
meant for to do. They're supposed to do that.
Oh yeah.
That thing went forever.
It didn't smoke very much. Looks like it's
No,
got
it
some
didn't.
smoke, but not much. Was that one of my logs that I brought from home?
Yeah. it
I
was-
think so, yeah. Mine is the one down in the bottom corner that I split, that I did the Swedish torch with.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just barely see it right there.
So you guys did.
Even that thing burned for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once it was going, it went.
There you go.
There we go.
I will say this: Blake did get the biggest fish.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I think I was the one that tossed it in the fire because it was starting to fall apart and the wire wasn't holding it anymore.
I don't usually carry baling wire, but I'm thinking about doing that anyway because it's a good idea to carry it anyway. For that reason, if you're going to do a Swedish fire log where you split it down the middle.
Yeah, I can't remember if I had the wire randomly or if Jason had it.
No, I didn't have the wire.
Then it must have been you.
Yeah, it must have been me then. 'Cause I usually always have random stuff in my truck and just borrow using.
Yeah. There it is. There's the, learning how to do videos.
Oh, fuck. I'm about to forget.
Oh, what about the bacon that the morning that Tyler left? We had all that bacon.
Washed his backside.
I just
I don't know why that man cooked 2 packs of bacon.
Oh, he did more than that. I think he did 4 pounds of bacon.
He's,
I mean, I had already eaten, and I still ate more bacon. That's a good piece of fish.
hard not to want to eat bacon.
If went hungry while at this thing, you were
largemouth
probably
bass?
wrong because there was
You
so
like
much
fish?
food.
I like eating them, not so much catching them.
You don't like catching, you not eating them?
You notice we're not hearing anything from
Yeah,
Blake
I
in the peanut gallery.
No, that gallery, the peanut probably fell asleep again.
These are going to be the 4 or 5 cards.
And Mandy's here. She could have come up if she wanted to.
No, and Amanda should probably do lunch. See, I think I was the one that had the nails.
I was the only one that had gloves for heat.
No, I actually had a pair of leather gloves on me. They were in my truck.
I had one, a big mitt that I use. It was in my
Lori, how's it going?
truck. Hey, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Thanks for coming. This is from our gathering a couple of years ago. And you missed the big part about the giveaway earlier in the first video. This is the second one. And a lot of good gear was provided to Cornfed and Molly and Ian, and me, of course, because Molly stole my shoelaces.
Oh, that's me talking about the MREs in the background.
ASMR.
Yeah.
I still actually have them. I think I stuffed them in my drawer over here.
This is the only good shoelace I have left.
Man, that rub that we put on there was so good. That spicy rub. Oh man, it was good.
Hey, we talk about food on this channel. We talk about food on this channel. And that's Blake, who caught that fish and is cooking at the moment. You can hear both
Cooking
Jason.
what's left of the fish that he had originally.
We got Jason and Cliff in the background, and myself somewhere. I don't know where.
I know that was full of potatoes, bacon, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
The funny thing is, we never did use that big skillet.
We did. Jenny did. That's what she cooked the meatloaf on.
Uh,
Like I said, that was one of the best things I got so far is that trivet.
You got that thing from me, the fire poker.
The fire poker, no, the fire.
But I gave you a fire poker that weekend.
Yeah, it's in with the bag with it.
My friend Adam made that.
Oh, Adam made that?
Yeah. When it was on a Fortune Fire.
Nope. I was about to mess up and grab it with a
he's
wet
about to
tooth.
burn himself and using a microphone.
Yeah, he was already
Stop
using
that
wet
time.
rag on that.
That would not work. That's getting right on that handle.
Yeah, I was about to give him shit for that too. Like, don't do it. We'll catch that on fire.
Wait a minute.
Oh, even with that welding glove, it was hot. Yeah,
That's pretty legit, folks. Yes, the fish. The thing that actually made my weekend that weekend was the quail that Deb provided.
Oh, and nobody filmed it. I was in the middle of cooking. I couldn't film.
I understand. I can't remember what was going on. Boy, we didn't film that, but it was really late, I guess, because
I
Cliff
was
didn't
giving
get out late.
I was giving Blake flack for almost burning himself on the thing because he was about to go over there with a microfiber and grab the hot pot, the pan with that thing.
Now we do have a lot of shorts here and there, both Cliff, some other stuff going on. Cliff's long walk that I filmed.
I filmed it myself twice.
I was at the bottom of the hill watching you go up and down it.
Swear to God, if I ever go anywhere with Blake in the boat, he's giving me the damn boat keys. Or he's giving me the damn truck keys.
Or just remembering to bring the life jackets.
Yeah, give me the damn. Just give me the truck keys.
Well, I got so tired, I just went up to the top of the hill because I couldn't do much else. And this is pre-surgery for me. And I just laid down in the back of the truck and went to sleep. Because I couldn't get in it, so I just slept in the bed of the truck.
Yeah, which I'm probably sure somebody was over there was just like, there's a homeless guy sleeping in the back of this dude's truck. Got in about the 50s, about the 50s and 60s. It was pretty warm the whole time.
Probably closer to 70 and 80.
Yeah, and we got rained on one night.
Yeah.
The first night we got there, but it was like the first 2 nights the temps dropped down into
in the 30s,
like the low 40s.
We were at least there for at least 5 days, guys, and it was like, it was an awesome place to. We never did
All
get
I
to
remember was day 2 was cold as heck at night.
I had no issues with it, but then again, my tent was comfortable. I had it set up with your guys' help, which really helped. I could have not have done it without you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't if I would have been sleeping directly on the tent floor. I probably would have froze. I would have had some problems. But thankfully, I have that nice thick 3-inch insulated mattress.
Did you actually have a sleeping pad or no?
Yeah, I had a 3-inch insulated sleeping pad.
Okay.
It's rated to, I think that one's a 5 or 7.
Well, I had you beat because I was actually using a futon mattress on my bed frame, but then again, I've always slept well in that tent. But it was an amazing event. We got to meet all you amazing people in my chat here that came up. We had Cliff, Jason, Ollie.
Only thing I had to sleep in when I was at camp, I was slept under this thing, which is like the equivalent of a whoopee, and then I had a 40-degree Walmart sleeping bag. Ozark Trail Walmart sleeping bag, by the way.
That's before you. That's with your new current truck too that you're using now, right?
Yep. And I had all that, and I actually slept pretty comfortable under that most of the time.
And Dan was in his truck, had his truck and stuff set up, and then Blake had his boat.
And his truck. Blake had a big old tent for one dude.
Well, I had the biggest tent.
You had the tallest tent.
Oh yeah.
I would wager to say that probably Dan or Molly would have had the biggest tent.
Yeah, well,
I don't do hammocks, Doug.
I
I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah, ours was a loner.
Ours suck.
Yeah, this is before you got your new tent, though.
Oh yeah, this is before I knew it. Yeah.
No, Doug, I don't hammock camp. No, there is a place up in Yellow River that I'd go to that is actually used for the Iowa Hang, for the big hammock get-together every year. But blow your nose. But the lake that the park we were at was Elk Rock State Park. Beautiful park. We had fun going. Did we ever fish right near the boat ramp there, or just use the fishing cleaning station?
No, I don't think any of us fished right by that thing.
But I like the park, the bathrooms where they were, and the fact that we basically took over the whole thing, which was really cool too.
Almost took over the whole thing, except for the 4 campsites?
3.
No, 4.
It's been 2 years.
Because it was the older couple in the RV that were parked right next to Molly and Jason.
Right.
And their little pseudo camper. Then you had there was a set of 4 girls that was parked over there by me and Blake.
I must have missed them. I didn't see them.
No, those 2 families.
And then there was the family in the big RV at the ass end of the campground.
Yeah.
And then there was that couple that they're the ones that tossed their tent in the dumpster when they left because they didn't want either that or it was the girls that tossed it over there. But there was that couple that was out there. They were the ones watching the movie on the little movie screen.
I remember that. Yeah, that was something you don't usually see out there. Yeah, somebody was actually watching a full-on movie outside.
Yeah, they were watching on the side of their tent.
Cool idea, though. They could have used my tent for that. Big, green, white canvas tent. But I mean, it was the fishing. I didn't get a chance to take you guys any thrift shopping. I'm sorry to say. And then Deb's van broke down, which really sucked. I'm really sad about that.
For Deb for bringing and Cliff for going to get the.
Yeah. Cliff was the superhero that day.
Too big. He couldn't rescue Deb.
Yeah, no. Deb says she was going to stay with the vehicle, wait for her brother to show up.
She already had him coming by the time Cliff got there.
Yeah.
Right, he was only I think 30 minutes out when I left.
But Deb did provide some of the tastiest meals there with that quail, which we were all appreciative of that. Because that was some of the best eating I've had in a while.
This is the first time
I've ever had domesticated quail, though. That's the one thing. I've always had wild, not domesticated.
Yeah, and like I said, that was the first time I ever made quail.
I love your seasoning on that. You did a great job on that one, Jason.
Yeah, that was my my rub.
Yeah, I know. I still got some. I use it all the time. I ran out of all my other seasoning. Oh, you're the only thing I got left.
Yeah.
I had a large amount.
Well, I'm already working on starting the new batch, so
Well, I'm looking forward to
I've already
yours.
made batches since then.
Now, I don't know if anybody else is going to. I mean, I know Cliff can't afford, and Jason can't afford to go any major events up here anymore. But I am going to try to get away from Iowa for at least one event somewhere. I just don't know where yet.
I mean,
over there.
our limit is somewhere between, I'd probably say maybe 7-9 hours.
I just got to make sure my truck's sound and I have the time off from work to do so because I should have my knee repaired. And when I get back to work, I'll have 3 weeks of vacation time. So I got to use it before the end of the year or I lose it. So got to figure out where I would go in that case with enough money to do so. Jenny would not be going with me nor Ian. So this would be just a me trip. I don't think Cliff's going to be hosting anything down his way anytime soon.
no, it's too damn far for everybody to drive. Ain't no one gonna want to drive over here all the way over here.
Well, Cliff, I've always told you I wanted to do the Amtrak thing.
Oh, wait a minute. There is one not too far. Let me double check.
Okay, folks, I'll be out of here in about 9 minutes. And then Ajax is going to be coming up with a live of his own. You guys can just pop over to his.
Oh, I was about to say that's if he's still in here, and then I looked at the chat.
He is.
Right.
He's
Yeah,
right there.
I saw it.
And I need a passport. I have to still update my driver's license and get a passport for that stuff like that to go to
I just
Canada.
gotta update my passport.
I've never been to Canada, folks.
Really?
Nope, I had no need to.
Oh.
I just seen a thing on TikTok where someone compared the sizes of countries in Europe with states in the United States.
No, it's mainly with Texas.
Texas was not the biggest, though.
You get the 3rd annual Ozark meetup.
No, Texas is the biggest state.
No, it's not. Alaska is.
Yeah.
Technically, not really, but that's only because it's like Florida. It's made up of a whole bunch of little tiny islands.
Give me a second here.
Colin, your closest one's going to be Pittsburgh, Missouri.
Well, I was talking about a meetup with Dan in Illinois, but then I just got mentioned by Ajax wants me to come up to Michigan.
Michigan.
That would be like a 6-hour drive for you. 6.5-hour drive for you, Colin.
Yeah, I thought. Are you talking about Michigan?
No, to the one in the Ozark meetup.
Well, possibly, but I got to know people there, which really helps.
No, you just go and meet people. That's how you.
Well,
meet
I
people.
got to make sure. I got to worry about physical therapy and when I'm back to work and if I can get the time off.
Yeah, I think who's the host on that one?
I'm not sure who's hosting that one. Cliff, just to let you know,
Is,
Texas has 268,596 square miles to Alaska's 665,384 square miles.
Yes, because of all the little islands.
That's not all islands.
Yeah,
It's a part of it, but that's not all of it.
Yeah, the Ozark meetup. That's going to be held by Simply Jan Homestead and Gale Southern Living.
I know both of them. I know of them, but I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Gardening channels.
No, the Homestead channels.
Still gardening
I'm
channels.
not much of a homesteader, but
I'd go if it weren't so darn far away.
yeah. I can see
There's
you
Pen
going.
Killer.
No, I'd go up to see Ajax.
Where's Mid America?
I want to go hunting up there. That's my big thing. I want to go hunting up in that area. I haven't done ice fishing yet, but I want to go over to Illinois to hang out with Dan for a bit, go up to South Dakota to go hang out with Scott. I want to do a small get together in Yellow River again, because I think it would be awesome.
Oh, this one's in Oklahoma.
But I think the best thing it would be is try to get Scott and Dan back to the Watcher County Flea Market, so we can actually film the dang thing, because and I won't be injured next time.
Yeah, there's one in Oklahoma. Actually, there's actually two in Oklahoma this year, and one of them is going to be in Choctaw, Oklahoma.
Who's hosting?
I don't know who's hosting that one.
It would help me to, I understand going to these places to meet people, but I like to at least have a knowledge of them before I go.
That's the Mid-America. It's not telling me who is doing that one. Then there's the Lake Tin Killer.
I don't know that one.
Again, that one's and that one's not telling me who is doing that one either.
No, I generally host. I don't generally, go to other people's hosted events because I just don't have the time or money once I get done hosting mine. But I think I've hosted like 3 or 4 over the years. I think.
Let me share this here. Hold on a moment. This
Now,
is the website.
Like I told you, Cliff, if I was going to go see you go towards where you're at, I'd take a train as close as I could to you and go that route.
That's still a long way. Even by train, that's probably 3, I think it's 4 days is what we looked at?
Probably, but the thing is, the whole point is to be the journey, too, for me.
I hope you bring a lot of train snacks.
Well, I'd get one that has a dining car, that kind of thing. But I'd go there, hang out a couple of days with you, do whatever, and then come back. That'd be my whole vacation. But I don't know if Jenny would go, though.
Yeah, you'd have to, if you came down here, you'd have to get a hotel, because to be honest, I can't really host anybody here at the house.
I wasn't expecting to.
Okay, this is going to be Webb's Web. So this is his calendar of events.
Web.
Put it up. I'll put it up.
It's right there.
Oh, I thought you were going to put it on the up here.
I put the link there so everybody can click onto it. Not just us. And this is like, meet and greets. That's what these are.
Operation Rendezvous 3.
That's the one we're going to. That's the one right outside of Texas. Or right in Texas, actually.
Well, mine depends on what time schedule I have available once I get back to work.
And here's one for Blake. And this is Webb's Web doing this one. This is
5th annual Helen, Georgia meetup.
Yeah.
I don't think I could go that far. That's way on the coast.
No, but this one would be one for like Blake.
Operation Rendezvous, April 11th through the 13th.
And that's the one that Molly and I are going to. And it's only 2 hours away for us.
Mid-America meetup.
I have to look up that one.
Wow.
Now, more and more people are actually starting to go to this now. And if you go up to the top there, you'll see a YouTube live list. And you can go up there. And he'll set you up for a live. He'll put you up on the live stream.
I've never heard of Money Pit Homestead. Well, like I said, you said this is the homesteading one.
No, some of the meetups are. This is everybody. It's not just homesteading.
Okay. Let's see. Let's check in, like say June.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in June?
Now, most of them are going to be homesteads. You got Sergeant's Talk TV. Yes, I can barbecue. There's several barbecue channels on here.
I guess the Arkansas meetup is one of them.
Yeah, like I said, was it the Drifting Dreamers 5? They're the ones that hosted the one up in the one that we went to. And I don't see it on the calendar this year.
Okay, I don't know. Do they actually
Campground
have?
too small for it.
Is there a website for the Arkansas meetup?
Yeah, you click on it. You go to the events
Events calendar, and you just go to it's like
go-
in where's it at?
and you go forward on the months.
The Lake 10 Killer is April 25th to the 27th.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the thing and it just popped up.
Yeah, pull it up on the screen so I can walk you through it.
Give me a second.
Oh, it's 9:00 now.
Yeah, I've got to go, guys.
Alrighty.
I will catch you guys on Saturday. I'm jumping over to another live for charity.
So am I. I'm going to go harass Ajax.
Well, Ajax is going to be coming up.
No,
You guys in a bit. See you later. Be well, guys. I'm out of here.
see you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday.